me fix that. Sorry about that. What's up, guys? I always like it when characters reprise the roles, or I mean actors reprise the roles in movies. But sometimes, you know, they got to change the cast or due to some reason. Maybe actors had commitments to other projects, but like sometimes they'll change the guy and it'll be so different, or the guy will have such a, I don't know, I guess a different voice or something, or he just like, you've seen him in these past other roles, and they never did other roles like this. Some guys can pull it off, I guess. Some guys can't. But the first one was the Hulk, and you know, Eric Bana was the first, not the first Hulk, but like the first, you know, on the big screen, I guess.
Terrible movie.
Really bad movie.
Terrible movie. Hated it.
I think Nick Nolte was in it.
Completely. The only thing that saved that movie, excuse me, was the CGI. And just how awesome the Hulk is, period. And the whole dog fight scene and everything. But like, which sucked. Completely. I hated it. Especially since I love the Hulk so much. It was just completely whack. And I completely loved the second Hulk movie. It was awesome.
My boy, Edward Norton.
Love Edward Norton. Just all the characters. His girl. Actually, don't know his name. Isn't that like the Aerosmith's daughter?
Yeah, it's Tyler or something.
Steven Tyler's daughter.
Yeah.
So her name is...
I can't remember her damn name.
But anyway, yeah, it was good. The love interest, it was hilarious. It was funny.
She did some really good acting.
The Hulk looked cooler, and then the whole climactic fight scene at the end.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
It's beautiful. Yeah, and then they're gonna go ahead and like completely drop the ball. And on the Avengers, I don't know what the heck happened. He doesn't come back. I don't like Mark Ruffalo. He's a romantic comedy actor. He's never been in a action movie that I could think of other than Collateral. Is this called Collateral? Is it called Collateral?
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise. He was in that movie. He was a detective, and he didn't.
He was cool in action.
He didn't do much of anything in that movie, but he was good, like a little supporting actor. But he's not the Hulk. I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody else says. Horrible choice of actor swap. It's like one of the biggest action movies of all time, and then they bring this guy in. I'm like, what the heck? Weren't you like opposite like Drew Barrymore in a movie, or what's that other blonde lady's name?
Which one?
I forget, but she's like dead in the movie, and he like falls in love with her.
Oh,
it's like a whack. And I'm just thinking about that while I'm trying to like believe that he's the Hulk. Stupid.
I can't remember.
And then on the same note. Iron Man. I love Terrence Howard. People say he's a dirtbag.
I love Terrence Howard.
I love him. He's a handsome man.
He's awesome.
And I loved him as War Machine. I wanted to see him get in the suit and do everything. And I completely hate Don Cheadle. I don't care what anybody
I actually don't like Don Cheadle. Really,
he's like an Oscar winner or whatever. What's that movie him and J-Lo and George Clooney were in?
Out of Sight.
Out of Sight. That's him acting the way he acts in real life. I don't care what anybody says. That's how he acts off camera. I'd like a dirtbag. And I didn't like him. I didn't like him as that guy. I didn't like him as the War Machine. It was terrible. Terrible choice of...
I think he's going to be in the new Avengers movie too, Don Cheadle.
Of course he is. It's going to be whack.
Oh, it was pretty whack.
I don't care how many movies they make with that guy in it. It was boo-boo. And then Harry Potter. Well, we can't say too much about that. Dumbledore was Richard Harris in the beginning. Awesome actor. He was in Count of Monte Cristo. He was in, what's that movie?
Unforgiven.
Unforgiven. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
And he's just like an awesome actor.
Yeah. I love his voice. He sounds so humble.
Yeah. He was Dumbledore to me. I was like, that's him.
That's perfect. Perfect casting.
Perfect casting. Yeah. And it's even worse when it's perfect casting like Edward Norton and they completely flip it and it's terrible at like switch. But Dumbledore, yeah, he passed away. And then this guy, Michael Gambon, that's his name. Like some Irish dude. I keep on covering up my caricature. But yeah, Michael Gambon. He was in Open Range, some like angry Irishman, and now that's all I'm thinking of while I'm watching like him
Harry Potter.
play Dumbledore. It's not that good. I didn't like it, but he actually did a decent job, and I
guess-
liked the finished product.
Yeah, and Half-Blood Prince, I guess the director was like, I just dropped the Irish accent completely. He still had like a tiny bit of it, but he didn't say like that wee crap. Like I think he shouldn't have even said that. He said that once in the other movie. Like they're a wee bit sharp. Like what the hell? Dumbledore's not Irish.
He's like
So he
from London.
but he killed it in Half-Blood Prince. I don't know what he did, where he was just like let me do better. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, and then there's like the little ones. Like I don't know, for some reason, for me in Batman, the first movie was with Katie Holmes as his love interest, and then the next one it was Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
And I actually liked it. And
I don't have too much big of a deal with it.
And it wasn't like a big deal either because I don't feel like she has a big role. But it's almost kind of weird. It's like now, it's almost weird when they do it with anybody. Like now this person is that person and everybody acts the same. It's a trip, but yeah. And then there's like the ones there's another one. The third Mummy.
Mm-hmm.
They changed.
That was a while back.
What's that guy's name again now? I just forgot.
Brendan
Fraser. They changed his wife. And they actually poke fun at it because she's like, you can't see her face until you introduce her, and it's like a different lady. She's all like,
yeah.
But yeah, most of the time, don't like it.
Just
Puts a bad taste in my mouth.
there's a lot of reasons why they don't do it though. Like some actors say no, and some actors they couldn't because they're doing something else. So.
I feel like the one that like people fall on is just like they wanted more money.
Yeah.
And I think with Edward Norton, he only stars in films that he helps write.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that was like, I don't know, there's some
He does
contract
uncredited writing
behind that stuff. But yeah, I hate it sometimes. And sometimes it's tolerable. But, you know.
I think that's about it, right?
Yeah.
So, just
So like the videos, man. Subscribe, like them, comment on them. Please.
please comment.